speak on topics of homeless people and his sister. We've also learned that he has never broken a bone and he would not want to be a teacher. Zach first became interested in Olympic wrestling when he first started to wrestle back in 7th grade. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Zach Moschke.
Imagine breaking a tradition that is over 2,000 years old, and countries all around the world participate in it. Since wrestling is in danger of being removed from the Olympics permanently, everyone should understand the controversy within the sport. In the upcoming few minutes, we will learn about the history of the sport, why it is being removed, and what the consequences are if it does get removed. Wrestling is recognized as the world's oldest competitive sport. According to Olympic.org, the official site of the Olympics, copyrighted in 2012, wrestling was introduced into the Olympics in 708 BC. The sport dates back until 3000 BC, when it appeared in cave drawings. It was once the main event of the Olympics and used to be the most popular sport. As stated in an article in USA Today, released on March 22nd, 2011, wrestling has been present in every modern Olympics except for the 1900 Games. A report from Sports Illustrated, published in July 2003, describes how wrestling can vary in the two different styles. Freestyle wrestling is a more popular style, but it is just recently accepted, and Greco-Roman is based on the ancient form of wrestling in Greece and Rome. According to Time magazine, issued in February of 2010, women have been participating in competitions since the 2004 Athens Olympics. Stated by Olympic.org, many countries have won medals, but the leading countries are Russia and the United States. Now that you know a little bit about the sport, let us look at why it is being dropped from the Olympics. Wrestling is being removed from the 2020 Olympic Games. USA Today also recorded an interview in February of 2013 in which Coleman Scott, who was a bronze medalist in 2012, talks about the impact wrestling had on his life. He admits that wrestling is not a sport that many people like to watch, and there is also no reward for professional wrestlers, just the thrill of competition. According to an article from ESPN.com that was copyrighted in 2013, the decision to drop wrestling was mind-boggling, and the International Olympic Committee is trying to make the games more mainstream and viewer-friendly. The IOC felt that out of the 26 summer sports, wrestling was the least important in the eyes of the public, and sports like equestrian and badminton and like golf stayed in, and wrestling is being removed. So there's just the different sports that are. The previous source also stated that the areas that wrestling ranked lowest in were popularity among the public and global TV audience. Wrestling must now apply to rejoin the Olympics along with several other sports fighting for the open spot. And there's 7 different sports, including like baseball, is trying to make it into the Olympics. After hearing about the problem at hand, we now need to look at the impacts this will have. There are many things that are being impacted by the removal of wrestling. According to a USA Today article, Coleman Scott said that the sport itself has brought together many unlikely partners. The United States, Russia, and Iran have all joined together to fight for the cause of saving their beloved sport. With the removal of wrestling, relationships with other countries may be damaged. ESPN.com reported that the United States is the only country that has high school and college wrestling, and other countries only have the Olympics and train their whole lives for them. Wrestling saves young children in countries from poverty and trouble and gives them a chance in life. ESPN went on to say that the decision could make young kids not want to try the sport anymore. There are no professional wrestling leagues for high school wrestlers to look forward to, and every young wrestler's dreams of making it to the Olympics one day. The final decision whether or not to allow wrestling back into the Olympics will be made in September of 2013. Now that you know about the background of wrestling, why the IOC has dropped it from the Olympics, and how it has impacted the world. Because of the worldwide frustration and impact of the situation, it is important that everyone understands what is at stake. Breaking a 2,000-year-old worldwide tradition will take a lot to accomplish, and the fight is just beginning.